Alexa TV presents in 3, 2, 1. Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
All this week on Dateline Schools, we're visiting the 72nd District Court in the courtroom of the Honorable Cynthia Platzers. We're talking about mock trial coming up in February for our local high school students. And Cindy, do most of the high schools in St. Clair County participate in this event, or is it still a pretty small group?
As a matter of fact, they do. We have Algonac, Marine City, Capac, Port Huron Northern, of course, Port Huron High School, of course. New this year, Landmark Academy, Memphis, St. Clair, Yale, and Cardinal Mooney.
So that's a good cross-section of kids from around the county.
We have so many kids who are genuinely excited with this competition, and they're very good, too.
So we're looking at, with over 100 kids participating in the event, but, I mean, you've got several schools that have more than one team, don't we?
Typically, Capac sends us 4 teams, and we typically will have somewhere between 120 and 130. Now with Landmark, we may have a few more, so we're probably going to be pushing 140, 150 students.
I think one thing that's kind of unique, too, about this program, you generally think of varsity letters as something that's going to a student who was playing football or basketball or one of the sports and that, but you've got some schools who think that's pretty important of an event, too, to give their students a varsity letter, too.
Oh, I think it's very important as well. These are some incredible mental gymnastics that these students are doing. They are required to spend hours and hours preparing their case, preparing their position on the case as a team, and then they practice here in the courtroom, with this courtroom or others in this building, practice and practice until game day, and then no coaching on game day. They're on their own, and they do an incredibly good job, and they're genuinely excited to present their case.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.